What's up, YouTube? Well, I'm in line to pay my light bill, so I decided to go ahead on and just make a quick video since I hadn't made one. I claimed I was gonna start making one every day and didn't, but I'm here nonetheless. But I wanted to talk about being encouraged during your struggles and remaining happy during your struggles and happy for other people during your struggles. How important it is to remain, I'm going to say, to not be so miserable and not happy for other people because you're struggling, or, just to beat yourself up. Everybody go through something. And I heard somebody say yesterday, I heard someone say, someone's either going through a storm, in a storm, coming out of the storm. So to me, that just expressed the fact that you will never go through life without having some type of situation going on. So don't beat yourself up. Don't be so unhappy when you're going through something that you can't see the light, because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, always a light. And don't be bitter. It's easier said than done, but y'all, that could really stop your blessings from coming, is you being bitter. Being bitter can stop your own blessings from coming, because it's kind of like a slap in the face to God saying, well, I'm sick of going through this. I'm going through this, so forget everybody. I don't care about nobody else being happy. It is what it is. I'm going through my struggle, and I could care less about anything else. Because regardless of what struggle you're going through, it's always someone going through something worse than you. Always. You got to remember that. And you got to remember to stay appreciative of the things that you do have. And that alone, and just having life, being able to see another day, is a blessing. So that alone should keep you happy, in a sense. I used to wonder, how is being alive a blessing? And as I've grown older, I realized that it's not for me to wonder. You just have to take God's word for it. Every day is a blessing. So you just take his word. So it's something, if you wake up every morning, it's something special about you. It's a blessing. God said to be awake. Every day that you're alive is a blessing. You don't need an explanation to know why. You don't need an explanation to say, well, me going through life and struggling, how is that? You don't need to question it. All he said was just one thing. Being alive every day is a blessing. So that alone should be enough for you. And that alone should be enough for you not to be so miserable and bitter. And another thing too, we make our own choices in life. A lot of things that we're going through are because of things that we have done in our past. Regardless if we want to admit it or not, a lot of our downfalls in the things that we go through got a lot to do with things that we done in our past. So there's no need to be bitter towards other people, or be miserable, or, be so unhappy because you're going through something. Because a lot of what we go through is self-inflicted. And we got to realize that. So what do you do when you don't like something? You're getting ready for church, because I do this a lot. You're getting ready for church, and you don't like what you put on. So what do? You change your clothes. So if you're going through life and it's something that you don't like about yourself, change it. Don't sit around and be bitter. Don't sit around and beat yourself up. Ask questions and change it. If it's something you've been going through for years, it's something that you're not doing right. So you need to get on your knees and pray and ask God, what is it that you want me to learn in this season, during this storm? Because I've been going through this storm for a long time, and I'm still going through it. So Lord, give me what is it that you want me to learn? Show me what it is you want me to learn, so that I can come out of this storm. Or It could be just as simple as you being grateful for what he is doing for you. Maybe you're not grateful enough. Maybe you're ungrateful. That could be it. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, maybe you're ungrateful. That could be it. Or maybe you're the type that like gossiping about the next person. That could be very well stopping your blessings or keeping you from coming out of your storm. Just simply by you simply gossiping about the next person. Sometimes it's something as small as that. Sometimes you're too busy in other people's business and not dealing with your own mess. It could be something as simple as not trusting God, not having enough faith. That could be it too. Or it could be something as simple as what I'm doing, putting out a video or putting out some type of encouragement for the next person, even though you're going through something yourself. He wants to see if you're I'm gonna say, he's trying to go while I'm going. Anyway, if you can be good enough, a good enough person to encourage the next person while you're going through your storm. You never know what it is that he wants you to learn while you're enduring whatever you're enduring. So, and if you find yourself constantly going through the same thing, it's something that he wants you to learn. Just remember that. And while you're in the middle of learning it, you can't put a time limit on when he wants you to come out either. Maybe he wants you to keep going through. Maybe it's more than one lesson that he wants you to learn. So you can't put a time limit on it. All the thing you can do is pray and ask God, what is it that you want me to learn? And what's the best way for me to learn it? Simply ask him those type of questions. And also, like I said in the beginning of the video, don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't be bitter. Just be happy and grateful that you are alive, because that itself is a blessing. So there's no need in you being jealous of the next person because they're not going through the struggle that you're going through. Please believe me, just because they're not going through what you're going through, they probably have their own thing that they're going through. Something that may come simple to you, but it don't come as simple to them. So they're going through that struggle, but you're going through your struggle. So you're looking at them like they're just so happy. They're not going through what I'm going through. I hate them. I'm jealous. I'm sick of the way my life is going. No, you can't be that type of person. So, needless to say, just thank God that you are alive. Thank God that he gave you another day, because he did not have to. He said it's a blessing to be alive. He said it's a blessing to be. So you're automatically getting a blessing when you're waking up, you're opening your eyes in the morning. A blessing that the next person didn't get because they didn't open their eyes. So that's a blessing that you have. And one thing about having a new day, you can change your whole life in a day. And I say that because you can change your mindset. You can change the way you think. And it may take a while for your whole life to change, but you can start changing, transitioning your life within a day. Just start thinking different. Start listening to different people. Start moving different. Start changing things up. Start getting up in the morning and making up your bed. That's something simple, but it goes a long way. Getting up in the morning, making up your bed. Try getting up in the morning and praying. Try reading a Bible verse every day. Try giving, texting all your friends something encouraging instead of texting them what you've seen on Facebook. We all have bad habits of doing things that we shouldn't do. Let's just change some of the small things that we can change, And then while we're in the midst of doing that, ask God to show us whatever the lesson is that he wants us to learn while we're going through our storm. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to come and just give y'all a bit of encouragement, because we all going through something. I myself personally have been going through something for years, but I just came to the realization that I'm going through it because of me. It has nothing to do with anybody else, So in this moment, I've switched up my prayers and I asked God to just show me what it is that you want me to learn so that I can come out of this storm. And it's just small things that's coming to me. So I encourage you all to do the same thing. But in the midst of your storm, do not be bitter. Do not hate on other people. Don't be jealous. Be happy and joyful. One thing I can say, and I love this about myself, I'm truly happy. Like, I go through a lot, but I still be happy. And my happiness, I know it comes from me praying. So I am truly happy. Yeah, I get discouraged a lot, but I am a happy person, and I thank God that I do have a happy spirit. I have my moments, but overall, I'm a happy person. I'm not miserable and just drowning in my depression or anything like that, and not talking about anybody else that is. Just something that simple as me being happy every day. I realize that, and I'm grateful for that, so just realize the things that you do have going on and be grateful for that, and just stay encouraged, pray, and yeah, that's it. But anyways, talk to y'all later, and I hope you all have a marvelous day.